guys, welcome back. I'm Caroline. If you're familiar with my channel, you know I like to share interior design stuff, some lifestyle vlog stuff, and today we're going to talk about Facebook Marketplace. I have furnished, I would say like 70% of my apartment from Facebook Marketplace. It is great for so many things. Facebook Marketplace can also be super frustrating if you don't have the right strategy. So I'm gonna share the rules and secrets that I use for scoring on Facebook Marketplace. And then I think we're also gonna do a little bit of like live shopping on Facebook Marketplace. I'm gonna talk through like things I like, things that I would stay away from, all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna be sharing, how many secrets do I have? Looks like 12 secrets. I wrote down some notes. I'm gonna be sharing 12 secrets to scoring on Facebook Marketplace. The name Facebook Marketplace is so long. I don't wanna have to say all those syllables 40 times throughout this video. What is an abbreviation I can use? I don't wanna say Facebook. I don't wanna say Marketplace. I guess I'm gonna say Facebook Marketplace. Okay. And not only is Facebook Marketplace great for scoring really good deals, but also just for getting unique finds, things that make your home feel custom designed, stuff that has a story. You get a little adventure when you go to pick something up. This is the ultimate guide to scoring on Facebook Marketplace. Craigslist, I feel like, was the go-to before Facebook Marketplace. And the benefit with Facebook Marketplace, it's basically Craigslist, but with accountability because sellers' profiles are attached to a Facebook profile. So it really makes it, in general, a safer shopping experience. You get the Craigslist thrifting experience without the threat of murder, mugging, kidnapping, etc. So it does make it a little less exciting, but technically safer. I'm not saying that you can't get murdered. I don't know why this immediately took a turn to murder, but it does make me feel a lot safer when I'm going to go pick something up from a stranger. It feels a lot safer. Wow, took a turn, okay. Tip number one, this is what Facebook does best, right? We know they are capturing all your data, they're tracking your data, they're listening, or whatever they're doing. Facebook, don't come for me. But they're obviously very good at capturing your data and knowing what you're looking at, what you like, etc. That's a whole other topic. But when it comes to shopping on Facebook Marketplace, it can be pretty useful. And I understand a bit of this because I help write algorithms as part of my tech job. So what you need to do if you are really set on getting a couch from Our House, you need to not only be clicking on items that say Our House in the title, but you need to make sure you are typing the search query Our House into the search bar very frequently. You are probably doing that, but just make sure you're doing that instead of just like clicking on items that say that. Type it in the search query because they are tracking your search queries. They'll take your most frequent queries like Our House or Crate and Barrel. Maybe those are the two brands that you're always typing in and searching on. And you will start to notice when you log onto Facebook Marketplace and you're just on like that home page for the marketplace, before you type anything in, it's gonna bring up Crate and Barrel and Our House stuff as soon as you log on to that page. This is basically data personalization 101. Yes, creepy, and we have concerns for that, but there is also a purpose for it sometimes. So if you are okay with Facebook knowing that you want a sofa from Our House, make sure you're typing those requirements into the search bar, not just like clicking on items, if that makes sense. Okay, so now this tip, excuse me here, this is actually probably the biggest tip for using Facebook Marketplace, is frequency and consistency. You gotta be on there throughout the day, especially if you're like, I need a desk today or soon. I will get on Facebook Marketplace probably 3 or 4 times a day, and I spend 30 to 60 seconds on it. That's it, that's all you need. If you do your homework beforehand and you get Facebook to be personalizing your data, then you should be able to log on to Facebook Marketplace, open it up, and in 30 to 60 seconds, see everything you need to see and get out of there. You gotta be on there consistently because the good finds, they're gonna go fast, especially if it's at a good price. So frequency and consistency. I always search on terms rather than a specific item. So by that, I mean, I might search on just the query marble and see all the marble stuff that comes up. I'll just go on and search a term vintage and kind of see what comes up for vintage today, as opposed to getting your search query really specific and narrow. Sometimes I'll also just search the word weird, like that's it. And often it's for entertainment value, because if someone is using the word weird in the description, it's probably gonna be weird. But also sometimes you find really neat stuff. So just pick an adjective, search on an adjective. Adjectives you like and adjectives you're intrigued by, and you'll get some cool results. All right, you found an item, you're in love with it, you wanna get it. There's a lot of competition out there and things go quickly. Here's the key to actually getting the seller to sell you the item. Write a personalized message. There is like an automated message, which I think is just like, hey, is this available? If you've ever sold anything on Facebook Marketplace, you know how annoying it is. I post one dresser, I will get 200 messages asking if it's available. Bitch, it's available. If it's online, it's available. I don't know how else to convince you that it's available other than posting it and saying it's available. And then none of those 200 people will actually buy the item. So sellers are like, first of all, basically exhausted by people messaging them and asking pointless questions. I usually write something like, hi, whatever their name is, I'm extremely interested in this piece. I can pick up ASAP. Let me know what works for your schedule. Expressing that you're not looking casually, you're extremely interested, and that you are available to come as soon as possible. The person wants to get rid of this and they want to sell it to whoever come pick it up as soon as possible. I recommend. All right, should you negotiate? Sometimes I do, sometimes I doesn't. It depends on the item. It depends on how much energy I have. It depends on how much I want it, obviously. I usually negotiate on furniture pieces. They're larger or pricier. The person usually really wants to get rid of them. And if you can pick up sooner, then they're more likely to lower the price for you. However, obviously negotiate however you like, but I would say be reasonable. You can negotiate a bit, but don't offer 50% of what they asked for. Okay, important. Things I generally avoid on Facebook Marketplace. If you see, let's say, a specific West End side table, not West End, West Elm. A specific West Elm side table that you're really into and you see it posted like 3 or more times by different sellers on Facebook Marketplace, I wouldn't. I would stay away. There's probably a reason that all these sellers are getting rid of that table. There's probably something that sucks about it. Probably something functional about it, like it shows a ton of dust or dirt on the surface, or it scratches easily, or it squeaks in a weird way. Like there's probably a reason people are getting rid of it. So if I see the same specific item posted even like 2 or 3 times by different people, I just stay away from it. Other thing I avoid, in general, I have not had good experiences with the items that ship to you. I'm sure there are some exceptions, but you know, they have like 100 of these lamps and they're trying to sell them all on Facebook Marketplace. I've had bad experiences with that, with pieces not being well represented online or missing parts when they were sold. And then you kind of lose the human rapport of someone you're seeing in person. I just in general stay away from the like ships to you items. I only do local pickup or delivery. You can also often ask people if you can pay extra for delivery, even if they don't list it. A lot of times people will, you know, tack on 50 bucks to deliver a couch to you. Lots of hoes up here have trucks and stuff, so that's good for them. Sometimes I feel like I honestly should just have like a flatbed truck for the amount of furniture I'm buying and transporting. But that's like a whole lifestyle commitment. I also generally avoid buying items that need a lot of work. And I'm someone who, I have a YouTube channel about doing DIY projects, and even I find that like, I'm never gonna have the time to get around to it, fix that door or resand it or repaint it. Listen, if you are like committed to doing the DIY projects and that's why you're hunting on there, then it's amazing for that. But if you really just like want a table and you find a table that's like 80% of the way a table and you just need to like fix a bunch of things, I find it's not worth it. I'd rather like hold out and get something that is ready for me to use and love immediately. Rugs, for the most part, I rarely get rugs off Facebook Marketplace. Unless it's like a super high quality, like authentic Persian hand knotted rug that would be thousands of dollars and you can get it way cheaper, okay, yes. But if it's just like a whatever rug, you can buy them online at good prices anyway, and they come new, unsoiled. This is all my opinions, obviously. Ignore anything I say if you want. Same goes for blankets, bedding, pillows. I don't want to use blanket. I would rather spend the money to get them new and have only my sweet little body on them. That's my opinion. Big old tip right here. Expand your search zone. If you can, if you have a way to travel and go a little bit farther, I definitely try to expand my search zone, especially if you're living in a city, to be able to expand out into like more like countryside. You're gonna have amazing finds there. So living in DC, a million great finds in DC, but like the best finds that I ever get are like 40 minutes outside or 30 minutes outside. But the reason that I do love doing that is because I love antiquing, I love vintage items. And so if you are going like 30 or 40 minutes outside the city, you're probably gonna pass by a couple of like antique stores or antique, what are they called, malls, that you wouldn't have a chance to stop by otherwise. And it's kind of like a 2-for-1. So to me, it doesn't feel like a pain. It feels, first of all, like a freaking adventure. And if you want, you can treat yourself and stop by like an antique mall or some really cool thrift stores that are out of the way that you probably wouldn't get to otherwise. So, you know, I put a positive spin on it. I also just like being alone in the car. That's like the happiest I ever am, ever. What does that mean? That's probably not good news. I love a long solo drive. But whether you like a long solo drive or not, you're gonna get better finds probably outside of a city center. Items that Facebook Marketplace is great for. High quality couches. Let me tell you about this. I know not everybody wants to buy a used couch. That is fine, totally get it. But if you are on a super tight budget and you're like, I have 300 bucks to spend on a couch or 200 bucks, so I'm just gonna go the IKEA route. Girl, you can get a Crate and Barrel, very new, hardly used couch on Facebook Marketplace for $200. I see it all the time. All the time, not exceptions. I see it all the time. You just have to be on there looking. People wanna get rid of their large, bulky items. They wanna get rid of them. And you can find items that are barely used. You can't even tell they're used. And that Crate and Barrel couch is probably gonna be a heck of a lot comfier and more durable and probably prettier than a couch for the same price from IKEA. I don't mean to shit on IKEA couches, but you can get a comfier one for even less money online if you are cool with having a couch that somebody else sat on sometime. Guess what? We sit on couches all day long that other people have sat on. So it doesn't bother me that much as long as it actually looks clean. I don't wanna see stains. I don't wanna see scratches. That's my preference. You can find a lot of these very new looking, high quality couches on Facebook Marketplace. Check it out. Also, glassware. This is my personal fetish. I've talked about it. Just love glassware. It's one of the few parts of your home that you are interacting with in such an intimate way, holding it, sharing it with people. If I see vintage glassware I like, I don't care if I have space for it. I don't care if I have 100 other sets, I'm getting it. I would say that's one item I'm very unreasonable about. And in another way, I'm very reasonable about it because it always brings me so much joy. And then the other thing that I really love the FB Marketplace for is, I'm playing with a barrette, if you're wondering what this is. Just really unique accessories and styling items, like weirdo little statues that, if you wanna buy some kind of like styling accessory from a big box store, it's like 80 bucks for a tiny little like statuette or something. That's hard money for me to justify. That's tough. For something that's like possibly non-functional, it doesn't do nothing. It's hard for me to justify spending money on that. So I love Facebook Marketplace for that. You can get a good deal. And you can also find really unique things that not everybody else has. Always check sizes, materials. Pictures can be very deceiving, even if someone doesn't intend to deceive you. I have purchased a child's chair before thinking it was an adult human chair. It was not, it was very small. And I will say, I took it anyway. I don't know why I took it, but ask about that stuff. There should be measurements listed in the description. It really annoys me. Sometimes people share the measurements in the photos. Say it's a table and they share a bunch of photos of the table and then they'll have a photo of them like holding a measuring tape up to the end of the table. It's always just like a photo of a number on a measuring tape. I don't know what part of the table they're measuring. Is that the side? Is that the leg? I don't know. It's always just like this much space at the dining table. That's really not helpful to me. Give me some kind of context here. This is obviously something I'm angry about. This has nothing to do with the tips. You know, check the images. If the sizing is listed there, harbor a little bit of anger about that, but you know, just check the images. Sometimes people will post items and they'll call it vintage, but it's really just like vintage look, or they'll say it's wood and it's just a wood look. So maybe you're okay with that, but you do just like want to confirm sizing and materials especially. I have abstained from Facebook Marketplace for like a week because I knew I wanted to do some like live shopping in this video. So I haven't been on in like a week. Wow, what a burden I've carried. Okay, Facebook Marketplace. So before I've typed anything in, this is all a bunch of stuff I'm kind of interested in. I literally own these kind of cane bentwood chairs. It's showing it to me because I've searched that a million times. So it's already elevated it to the top. Armoires, I was pretty determined to buy an armoire. I didn't end up doing it, but it's elevating to me here a bunch of items that it knows I'm interested in, and it's correct. So I might search today. Let's just do vintage. Okay, I need to go over to click delivery method and local pickup. That's the key. Oh my God, look at these wine glasses. I mean, I do want them. I want those immediately. Oh, I've already saved them. Look at that. Oh. Some of these I know I've already saved. This is so beautiful. I would definitely use that in my living room as like extra seating because it's not too bulky. It's not gonna have a big footprint and take up too much space, but it's so pretty. 500 bucks, that's a little steeper than I would like to spend. Sometimes I'll just search marble. What comes up for marble today? Not interested. Marble, white marble Lazy Susan. That is functional as all get out. Oh, heck yes. I would take that. That would be like $49, I'm guessing, from Home Goods. That's a good deal. I like that. Marble candlesticks. These are Trill. Yeah, I like those. I would not say that I need additional candlesticks right now. Fair condition. 2 small chips. See, that doesn't bother me. 2 small chips on a candlestick, like, I see it. That's fine. They're just gonna sit on my mantle anyway. I'm gonna save that just because it's gonna make me feel good. I like that. Let's just search weird. What comes up for weird? When sellers are posting items and they actually put the word weird or strange or bizarre in the item, I wanna look at it. I just wanna see what it is. Weird, bizarre, vintage, original art sculpture of a hitchhiker and a dog. Yeah, what is that? It's for somebody, it's not for me, but someone needs to have that. Bizarre, strange, weird boy smoking cigarette. That is a child smoking a cigarette. And I kind of like it. Okay, so to search for your favorite brands, yeah, just like, I do love Crate & Barrel. Come at me. So I'll just search Crate & Barrel sometimes and see what's on Facebook Marketplace for Crate & Barrel today. This does not look like Crate & Barrel. I'm guessing that ottoman is a lie. Look at this. Look at all these. Let's just look at how many Crate & Barrel couches there are. Crate & Barrel sectional, 800 bucks. That is a good deal for a sectional. You can spend 800 bucks on a couch at IKEA easily. That is in good condition, dude. That looks basically brand new. Yeah, original price $2,400. Okay, it's got one little rip. A little rip bothers me so much less than a stain. There's a rip, you can sew that up, or it looks like on this back cushion, it's facing the wall anyway. Who cares? I'm into it. I'm so into that. This, I still kind of want this chair. Such a neat little chair, 150 bucks. It's not super cheap, but my bedroom is so tiny. I have a chair in there now, which is functional for holding stuff, but it almost takes up too much room. And this, the fact that it could like really fit into a corner, and it's so unique, I freaking kind of love that chair. All right, let's message them. Let's do it. I'm not gonna use this default message down here. I'm gonna say, hi, Rachel. This chair is gorgeous. I'm very interested. I could come by ASAP whenever works for you, let me know. Sometimes I say LMK, let me know, but sometimes I don't because I feel like a lot of the people on here, like if I message that to my mom, LMK, I don't think she would know that I was saying let me know. So I'm just keep that in mind sometimes. Send. Great, that's a good one. Ooh, more bobbins. Something's happening with the bobbins. This is sold, but I thought that is a beautiful entry table. Really narrow profile, so it's not taking up too much of your space. It's very matte finish, no like glossy finish on that. That's just like a beautiful piece to me. Love it. And $100, good price. Ooh, look at this ding dong. Okay, so this is an example of like the random ding dongs. Just an alabaster trinket jar. That is so beautiful. I'm obsessed with that. For holding earrings. I mean, that is so darn cute. I love that. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you something personal right now. I sleep with earplugs in every night. Not because it's noisy here, there's like no noise, but it's too quiet and I can't stand the sound of the silence. Or the sound of the air sometimes bothers me. So I do sleep with earplugs on, which is not cute. And I hate seeing the earplugs like left around. So like, that would be a cute little house to put my earplugs in. I'll tell you that right now. Somebody bought it, 18 bucks. This is an exception where I usually don't do items that are like shipped to you, but this one I would because how much can they F that up? I mean, they probably could, you know, famous last words. Oh, another tip, sometimes you might just wanna search designers. So let's say Milo Bogman. Milo Bogman? I don't know how to say it. Bauman? I honestly don't know how to pronounce anything. So if I said it wrong, just, you know, keep it to yourself. But just see what's up on here from Milo Bogman. Cool stuff. That's a dope chair. Yeah, it is. And it's $2,000 because he's an amazing designer. But just need to see. Mirrors. Mirrors are a great thing to find on Facebook Marketplace. Ooh, wood frame mirror. I do kind of appreciate that. A little too thick of a frame. A really thick frame is gonna make it feel heavy and dated. A lighter frame just feels like fresher and a little more modern. Ooh, I mean, this is a very pretty dresser, obviously, but that is overpriced as far as I'm concerned. $7.95, not for me. I don't think you need to ever spend like more than $300 on one of these dressers. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That is pretty, I'm into that. Ooh, this freaking little beaded detail, the inlay. That's beautiful, I love that. Oh, hell yeah, look at this bed. Wow. There are so many cool twin-sized antique beds on Facebook Marketplace. I hate the rest of this stuff, but that bed is awesome. Man, so tempting to go back to a twin-sized bed for some of these cool beds. You know what the other kind of beds I love? I'm just gonna show you stuff I love right now. I'm obsessed with Jenny Lind beds, which are basically, they're also kind of like this like spindle style. Like, look at this guy. From the 1800s, dude. Are you kidding me? What size is it? Fits a full-size mattress. Most of the bed postings are for full-size bed and twin-size beds. It's really hard to find a queen, but like that is a cool-ass bed. This is really the bed I wanted in my room and I could not find a queen-size bed that I could afford. Like Jenny Lind beds, spindle beds, that's the jam. Here's like a little kid's Jenny Lind bed. I just think they're so sweet. They're just so sweet and cute. All right, let's look at some other things I love. Dude, glassware. Let's just look at the glassware. Red, this feels like very evil to me in a fun way. Like if I needed to poison somebody, I would use those cups. These are fun, colored glass goblets. I'll tell you right now, I like the pink and I like some of these, that little green guy. Don't like teal. Never been a fan of teal. Aqua, teal, turquoise, get out of here. I don't know why. I feel like really colors should not be inherently good or bad, but I just hate like teal, aqua, turquoise. Not typically a fan. I am so sorry if that's your favorite color. I really am. You guys, those are the secrets to scoring on Facebook Marketplace. Thanks for watching this video today. I hope these tips helped. If you found this video valuable or helpful at all, give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe. If you have your own secrets that you use that I didn't mention, leave them in the comments. I endorse Facebook Marketplace all the way. As long as you know like what to expect and how to approach it, you can get great deals and great finds. Not even just deals, but just really unique items. That's pretty much all I got for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around the channel soon. Bye.